Howdy folks, welcome to the 3D Sapiens Road Show. Your host Dan Davis here. The transformation to Bigfoot is almost complete. See, I'd let my beard grow out and I age 15 years or whatever. Okay, so I passed this meadow behind me the other day when I was having my panic attack. Walking back from climbing the ridge behind our camp. And I just knew there's got to be Bigfoot stuff here. It's just, once again, it's like I can prove this stuff. I can pretty much, within minutes, in fact, actually just pulling up here, let me show you something here. Okay, I'm going to take a little on tour here, and personally I'm getting a little bit jaded about this. I'm not saying this stuff is everywhere, but I know where to look for it, and where I look for it, it's there. It's always there. Same ingredients, meadow, usually some rock outcroppings, good supply of food, which around here mostly is manzanita, apparently, and maybe some of the cones. I'm not sure, pine cones, giant sequoia cones, I'm not sure what exactly they're eating. But the flowers and berries and whatever down by the creek looks like they've been munched, so they seem to be mostly herbivores. Although, again, with no game around, that shows you that game is on the menu, so I don't know. Oh, you know what? I almost forgot. So I saw, first of all, I saw the Meadow down area down over there. And just like the first meadow that I started baiting and where all this stuff kind of started, I figured there's got to be a bower there. But I thought, well, let me take my time and work my way down there. I was going to come back and then go over there, but, well, you'll see. Okay, so first of all, I saw the sapling, and then I saw the fire ring, and I was like, I bet you these people had no clue they were sitting right next to a Bigfoot indicator. Okay, so this could be humans. Here's cows. Crap, was that you, Mr. Bigfoot? Just fell. Okay, so there's been cattle around here. So any roundish prints, I just kind of discount. I only look for the big, long ones that haven't been punched like my cows. But you can tell the stuff is very old. And they tend to stick to the middle of the meadow or along the major trails, because I think they know Mr. Bigfoot's around here too, and I'm pretty sure the Bigfoot can take down, especially a big Bigfoot could take down a medium-sized cow or something. Anyway, so this trail here, I didn't even follow this. All I did is like, okay, I want to go in here until I could see some indicator saplings, and boom, there's one. Actually, that might be part of the bower right there, but already I started finding signs. So I'm ignoring this road, this trail, because this looks like deer prints here. So, but I'm looking more like for intersections, right? And ta-da, boom. There's the ground pounded down right there. And it comes from right there, and there's the doorway for Mr. B. Goes through, crosses here, and so this is where I took off. You can see where things have been smashed down. Some of this can be people, of course. You tell me if you see any people prints. So some of them could be me, because you should see some of those. Otherwise, not so many. I'm like, okay, rock outcropping like normal, because these are like the first places, I think, to lose the snow after the snow when the sun comes out faster than meadows. I won't get into that, but so I'm saying this, it's like, yeah, okay, Bigfoot's around here. What are we looking for? What are we looking for? Walking around the rocks. You can see this looks almost like a sidewalk has been pounded down right in here, right through here. Little meadows. There's little meadows and rock outcroppings all over the place around here, which is why this has become, I think, the gathering grounds. Kind of goes down there. I follow that Actually, I was going to do that in a minute. I'm going to come back to that, okay? Because yeah, that's where I found that other bower. I'm trying to remember where I was just at. Okay, so we're going to come back here, but first of all, so I wound, first thing I found was this, and I'm like, oh, please. Even a tarp, even with a tarp, you just put one thing across there and boom, you got a shelter. And so I'm looking at this sapling, I'm looking at this other stuff, and sure enough, if this thing was propped up there, boom, you got a little bower here. Then I'm seeing that stuff over there. And I'm like, huh, okay, that's got to be something. So and trail. So actually, by coming around here, I went off the main trail. There's the main trail. There's the indicator sapling. Okay, so again, you might see my footprints here, but if they're not my footprints, I don't know whose they are. So walking through just like Mr. B would, and ta-da! So that pile of stuff is actually smashed over a rock, making a nest under there. And then there's more stuff lined up. What do you think? A deer did that? Squirrel? No. A tick? No. How about a bear? That, I doubt it. They might use that, but this I don't see a bear doing. So, like I said, it's easy to get jaded. And I'm like, okay, so there's a little meadow. I'm going to go investigate that way. And sure enough, indicator sapling. There's another trail seems to go that way. But again, this whole area is just peppered with these little meadows. See, this other one goes up there. I would bet you everything. Anybody want to cover my bets? Because, man, I should be winning a lot of bets right now. I bet you find, I don't know, at least 3 or 4 good bowers around that meadow. I'm getting to the point now where I can kind of look at a meadow and tell you how many bowers there are around it. That's how predictable they are. Okay, doorway. Now I got to here and I didn't want to cross through the swamp because So we got meadow, we got rock outcroppings, we got good materials for bowers, we got the rock outcroppings that we could make either rain shelters or snow shelters out of potentially. We have little meadows, and we have a usually permanent source of water coming through. And then all the indicator. There's more, but I'm done. There's only a couple trails that I want to follow, but I'm done following trails because this place is just lousy with this stuff. This has got to be like the winter quarters where they get together for the, and then they go back to Canada, or I don't know, wherever they came from. Oh, this is one that I wanted to, yeah, I remember this when I was coming up. This is what I wanted to get. Can you see this? You say bird. You say bird. Oh, you're one of those guys. What are you saying, little one? Anyway, okay. Can't do bird noises and talk at the same time. Anyway, so here's this footstep. I like that one. So the trail goes up. Okay, so we're back to the rock bower thingy. Okay, so like I said, I wound back this way too because I didn't want to go through that marshy meadow. There's things under here, I don't know what they are. Maybe just like chill out meditation parts or something, or they need a little privacy or something, I don't know. But the main trail, okay, we're going down, here we go. So we're back to this trail, you can see we're going to shoot up. And cows would not come through here, cows would have gone through that other trail. So this is not cows. I was following that down, there seems to be stuff there, but I don't even care. These rocks though, I think they, like this doesn't look natural to me. I'm guessing they put that there. So that gives you an idea how strong these guys are. Being able to pick that up and make a seat out of it. So I think that's what they did. This was lying somewhere, I don't know where. Let's see, let me look at the black. I hadn't even thought about this till I came down here right now. Okay, so black, see, because this is all white. That's been set on right there. there maybe. Maybe there, I don't know. But this rock came from either there or there, and they picked it up and moved it and put it right there. Oh, and by the way, anyway, okay, okay, so I was working my way this way, and the bough where I found next, we're talking ready for the photo shoot, Better Homes and Bowers, we're ready. Okay, check this out. Keep in mind, trails wind, they always wind, because they're trying to throw humans off the track, apparently. Oh. All this stuff right here, anytime I see this collection, they either got it out of the way or it's part of a bower. That would have been a nice king-size bed. Just kick back. But anyway, so there's the Meadow. There's Sue Buddy over there, see? And when you see the road we had to come through to get her, you know why I consider her so brave. Okay, so here's the main entrance. Check this out, like hallway here. Okay, see that big branch right there? It's been bent down, it's been broken, and it creates kind of like a joust. It's really a joust. A joist like this. They could have crossed other things across it, like any of this stuff sitting over here. And when you see the outside of it, you can see where the branches have been smashed downwards, like nothing does. But this is just huge. This is the family-size bower. So these materials that are out laying around would have been probably across. See, like there's another one. Holy crap! Wow. Okay, you put something from there to there, boom. You got that whole area covered up. Then just weed a few more branches through there and good snowfall, and that's why all this is smashed down. This whole area, all in here. So, this continues. This is like the family room, or maybe for the big guys. Because if you continue, let me see, we could go out that other way, or we could just go through here. Okay, so following this trail around. Oh, what I was talking about. No, it's better. You can see it better over here. This is another one where I was like, okay, just from the outside of it, I knew it had to be a bower inside. Okay, see how these branches are all broken down? See that? That is not natural. See, from up there down. And if you go around, I think I actually went around the other way. Let's kind of crash through here. Any cobwebs out of the way. I don't want to look like that guy in Indiana Jones. Okay, oh, look at all this smashed down. Yep, here we go. But this one is like that duplex condo that I saw whenever it was last week. This one's like that duplex condo, but huge. Because you've got all this area in here, and then there's like this separation with these. And then there's a whole area over there. See where that's all cleared out and flattened down? Got cross members here. Bunch of stuff there that could have been used. So this could have been like an apartment bower here. Forget duplex, this is like apartment here. But you can see where it's all been flattened out. And I can't see anything coming in here just to do that. Alrighty, I think I'm just going to sign off here. This seems like a cool enough place to do it. So the next thing is, just when I first got up here, I explored up road just a couple 300 yards to see if the road was drivable, and mostly it's not. So from here on out, there's one road I want to check out because it goes someplace cool, I think. Other than that, I'm pretty much done with trails and whatever. I've gotten an idea, both sides of the campsite. As the video shows this morning, they seem to be checking out the campsite because the trails, these padded down trails, are appearing right around the periphery of the campsite, just like they would if you showed up. and I've been talking to him. I've been baiting him, but I don't like that word baiting. I call sharing. Putting out sharing bins. Now, isn't that special? Got a little Christmas tree for him. But all that's going to move down slope, too. That's going to come to where it's right behind the campsite, up where I told you I originally hung my toilet bucket. That something got into one time, and I was like, how? Because it's hanging on paracord from a carabiner. And I was like, with the metal handle, it's like, okay, okay, bird, maybe, I guess. Why would, anyway, but now I think I know why. So I think I'm gonna move the stuff down from there, sharing stuff down from where it's at, down towards the campsite. Because I'm done. This stuff is not everywhere, but it's everywhere it should be. Okay, I'm not saying every twig is, oh look, it's Bigfoot's twig, it's a toothpick. No, I'm not saying that. Okay, because he's saying everything's a Bigfoot. Because that's how people exaggerate. I know. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is where there should be, and the proper spacing with all the ingredients. And again, if this is like miles of wilderness that direction, no trails at all on the map. Okay, so you can imagine what's back in there. If there's these little meadows, and it's New York City, it's Bigfoot New York City. This area is Bigfoot New York, or LA Basin, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, this is like from as far as, well, whatever, it's miles and miles and miles. But it is easy to get them into a certain area because of all these trails and roads and whatever. If we wanted to corral them and to make sure we can get some to make contact with them, whatever, it'd be easy to do. They're here, but again, that's Plan B, because Plan A is to just be nice. Ask them, can I take your picture? In other words, befriend them and say, may I take your picture? May I, whatever, instead of just mighty Dan the Conquistador with my or whatever. No, I don't want to go there. I want to talk to these guys, So we'll see where this goes. Anyway, there's one other video I'm going to shoot here before I go, because it's another really good example. I just wandered up the road, and there's signs every 100 yards or so, you can see. And then there was like, I saw kind of a meadow, and it's like, yep, there's got to be something there. And sure enough, well, whatever, I'll tell you the story when I said. Anyway, signing off for now. Hang in there.